All right, Nuggets Nation, Katie Winge here in San Diego reporting on Denver Nuggets training camp day one. And this is something I'm going to be bringing you every single day of training camp, Nuggets on the Nuggets. I'll hit you with a couple things, a couple takeaways from that day of training camp, and then something spicy for you at the end. So I'll get into nugget number one on the day. We're going to focus on some defense because that's what the Nuggets did in day one of training camp. They focused on transition defense in particular. That's an area you're going to want to watch for them to clean up this season. So what I mean when I'm talking about transition defense, sticking to the principles with this, picking up the ball early, filling in on the weak side, locating shooters, matching up out of that, but most importantly, communicating through it all. This will be an area to watch and a big point of emphasis in terms of Denver wanting to improve defensively this season. All right, nugget number two. We're going to talk offense for this one. And the Nuggets spent quite a bit of time practicing shooting within their offense. So here's what I mean by that. Some screening, some popping out of that screening action, and some cutting to the basket within that screening action. All of these breakdowns were bits and pieces of the Nuggets offense where they're going to get shots, where they want to make shots. So the Nuggets focused on that offensively in day number one. And now it's time for my favorite part, the spicy nugget coming at you. So news broke yesterday that the contract between the Denver Nuggets and Michael Porter Jr. is pending, almost complete, almost signed. And we got reaction from Coach Malone and Michael Porter Jr. on that news today after practice.
It was also great to see, how grateful Michael was. It's not something he takes lightly, and he appreciates. And he knows that, this franchise, from the Cronkies to the front office to the coaches, that's a huge sign of commitment. And, he's still got so much room to grow and develop and mature. But I think that's something we've done at a high level. You draft Nikola Jokic, he turns out to be the player he is. You give him a max contract. Jamal Murray, Michael Porter.
When I think of it as a gift that I'm going to be able to bless the people that have helped me get to where I've gotten to. But, I just play basketball, so I just look at it humbly, and I'm very grateful for it. They didn't pay us all this money to not win a championship, so that's the goal. But, Nikola texted me, me and Jamal was talking about it yesterday. Like, we're happy to be with each other for the long haul.
Day one of Denver Nuggets training camp here in San Diego in the books. Be sure to stay locked into the Nuggets social media as well as Altitude TV's social media. We've got your complete coverage.